Hey, I thought today I'd do a bit of a more focused video, and I'm going to focus it around GCSEs, mainly coping with anxiety with GCSEs, because a lot of people are stressed about it, and I know people who don't even have mental health issues are stressed about it enough as it is, and when you have a mental health issue then it makes it even worse, and anxiety is obviously one of the things that does rise when you have examinations and this sort of pressure put on you. Just to say that last year in November we did some examinations, and I did my maths foundation, and I pretty much thought I failed. Our teacher came around the classroom and was like, afterwards, with an exam paper, telling us the questions, especially the back question, which was something to do with Pythagoras. Completely did not know that. Put completely the wrong answer. So I was like, and for some of the questions I thought I put the wrong answer as well. And I was just like, what? Oh my god, I have failed. And it stressed me out even more because I needed to get a C to get into and put in for higher for summer, so I could get B, because entry requirements for A levels, B's for science and maths, so they're the two that I've got to work hard at. And we found out our results today, and I got my C. So that proves just how much you can think you've failed, or that you've not done enough. Whatever you're thinking about an examination, as long as you put in those hours of revision and extra revision if your school offers them, sort of sessions, and take them, because they pay off when you get your results. And now I can work hard at trying to get a B, and I'm hoping it'll be easier on the higher paper to get a B like it is in English, because if you do the English exam and foundation, because there's so much more result levels to go through to get to a C, to get to an A star you've only got 4 to bypass, so the percentages of what they're broken into is a lot less than what they would be if you were doing a foundation paper. So I'm hoping the same applies for maths, but maybe it's different. I'm not sure. So I think one of the things you can do with stress for examinations is seriously revise. And it's easy me just saying revise, but make a timetable. I have a timetable. I don't have it in my on me now, but I have a timetable, and it has the day split into 3 parts, and then each day of the week. Mine's laminated so I can write on it and then rub it off when I want to. Allow yourself you time though. Don't just fill in your timetable Monday to Sunday all day with revision, because one, you're just going to overclass your brain, and your brain will not be able to store information. If it's spread out, then your brain, you'll remember information easier. If it's set out during the day, then you get a break yourself, and different periods of the day are better to study at, so I find in the evening is better to study at before bed. Some people do it on the morning of an exam, so my therapist said that when she was doing exams, she would get up at 3 o'clock and revise then, because then all that was stored straight away. I wouldn't advise doing that though. Evening before bed. Extra revision sessions as well at school, if your school does them, like I said. Our school holds morning revision sessions the day of the exam, and they offer breakfast as well. If you're having an exam, eat breakfast. Even if you don't usually eat breakfast, eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast, but before an exam I do, because you need that energy. You do not want to be forgetting stuff and your mind wandering during an examination, because you need to put your most effort into that as you can. Talk to people, because that's an important thing. Talk to people. Share with anyone, a teacher, a friend. Friend's probably good because they're in the same boat as you. You could revise with your friends. I found that helpful last year when we were doing English exams, and I had my friend to revise with. Yeah, so talking to people. Going to an examination, not being negative. If you go into an examination and say you're going to fail, the chances are that you will fail, or you will not necessarily fail, but you'll do worse than you would do, because you're putting that mental pressure on yourself and you're just lowering your self-esteem as well at the end of the day. You're not exactly making it easy for yourself if you're going in saying, this isn't going to go well, I'm going to fail it. Go in with the right attitude. Even if you don't say, yeah, I'm going to get an A star in this exam, as long as you say stuff like, it will not be as bad as it won't be as bad as I think it will be. It will go okay. I have done my best, and my best is all I can do. I'm just going to give it my all, and take it from there. Because then you're likely to achieve. I mean, I did that with my maths exam. I went in saying, okay, it'll be okay, and I remember that exam being pretty calm. And then I was more stressed after the exam than I was during the exam, which is unusual. So yeah, I've been a lot more I think the positive attitude towards examinations is the best way to go. If you're feeling pressure because of exams, don't bottle it up. Don't spend time away from people, spend time with people, unless you're revising. If you're revising, you should really switch everything off. Maybe calm music in the background, like classical music, something that calms you, but nothing with lyrics in. Don't listen to anything with lyrics in or anything before you go to bed. You don't want to be writing like Metallica lyrics on your exam paper, if you listen to Metallica. That's just one band, for example. Anxiety. With anxiety, it's more. I don't really know much about anxiety. I mean, although I have it, I haven't really started speaking about it until like right now, and that's kind of stupid because I've been in therapy for 3 years, but it has only like really got bad since summer. So I don't really know much about it, but the main trick is to try and balance out your thoughts and try and tell yourself that things will be okay. You have to break that cycle. With anxiety, there's a cycle between the thought the feeling and the behaviour and the physical symptoms. If you can write down all the thoughts you get typically when you're feeling anxious, or the thought that you would get, what you think you will get during the examination, write down that thought or thoughts, then write down behaviour. Underneath behaviour, write down all the behaviours that happen generally when you're anxious and in that panicked state. Then write down all the physical symptoms. I think I've already said that. Oh no. And then the feeling, what you're feeling. Obviously anxious is one of them. Are you feeling paranoid? Is it awkward? I don't know. And then draw links in between it. If you can break one of those links, you can start to calm yourself down. That's pretty much all I've learned about anxiety, really. I don't really know much about it, I'm sorry guys. If you have any questions though, inbox me or comment below down there. But yeah, just don't stay silent about things, because that is not going to help you. And then if you are so anxious that you miss questions or anything that goes wrong or you feel has gone wrong that could affect your grade, you're going to wish you would have spoken to someone. But yeah, just as long as you can tell yourself that you've done your best and you tried your best and you've put in that effort, then it should all go well. And I hope you all get the grades that you want, and I hope that it's not a difficult time for you. I mean, year 11 is really stressful, but don't suffer in silence about it, really don't. And if you see CAMS or any type of therapist, or you can talk to your parents or something, just do it. Just take any help you can throughout this period, because this is the most important 2-year period of your school life, and it changes everything. But good luck guys, all the best, bye.